The A's are officially done in Oakland. Just hours ago, the season ended in Oakland. As far as the home
The
games
home
are
schedule,
done.
yeah.
It's over. Brad, is this leaving you in any feels?
I watched the game today. I put it on while I was working, and I'll be honest with you, like it was it was emotional. Like I'm not an A's fan at all, right? But the place was
Right.
packed, and later during the game, they stopped running commercials during the commercial breaks, like between innings, and they were
Super
just showing
cool.
the fans around the stadium. They're showing some of like the memorable moments. They're showing clips at the bottom of the screen, so it was a picture in picture of the memorable moments, but pans of the crowd above that. And so I was like, man, this like really sucks. Really,
Yeah.
really sucks. And it's one of the things that's kind of a bummer about it is that like I went through and I was looking at some numbers. First off, they beat the Rangers today 3-2. Okay.
Correct. That's very important.
Which they played great. Like
They
the
did.
the Rangers looked pretty bad today, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But during the time that they were in Oakland, they had an overall record of 4,613 wins and 4,384 losses. That's a win percentage of 513. Pretty good. Since
That's pretty
2005, when
good.
John Fisher took over, they've been 1,546 and 1,485. That's a 510 win percentage. As a Mariners fan, I would take that. Plus, like, what did we say the other day? Like 7 postseason appearances?
Yeah. Yep.
There have been some really lean years. Like, I'll be the first one to admit to that because I followed the A's
Totally.
as a division rival, right?
Yep.
But the number of times they've been to the playoffs, like, man, it's so crazy to think that like they're just gonna up and leave.
Yeah. It no makes
That
it makes my
it
heart
had a
hurt.
it had a little bit of the major league feel the last 2 years where it's like, oh, we're just not going to field a good team, so we have a reason to leave because people won't show up. It's like, but people show up when there's a reason to show up.
Yeah. That's exactly right. And they've had ample reasons even this season. Talk about sparks of life with the young crowd or the young core. I mean, Mason Miller, Brent Rooker, you know,
Yeah, that's
they
what I was telling my
they
wife.
got
I was
some
like,
great.
they've done a really good job timing the development of these players and bringing them up to like they're all going to hit in Sacramento.
Yeah.
They're going to be a good team in Sacramento.
Yeah, I think
Might
so
not be a
too.
playoff team because the division's tough, but they're going to be competitive. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was watching the post game was very interesting to me because if you'll remember, everybody was there were reports circulating that management had issued sort of an edict that everybody just get out
Yeah.
as soon as the game was over. Well, they just plain didn't, and I think it was to their credit. They stood on the field, and Mark Kotze got out with the microphone, made a speech. All the fans stayed there, listened to it. I thought his speech was short and sweet. Um, and it was, like I said, it was a little bit in defiance. But the coolest thing was when he said, you know, he wants to finish his speech with "Let's go Oakland," and he a couple times during his speech he emphasized Oakland, and I
Yeah.
thought it was really nice.
Well, one thing, so Mason Miller came in and closed out the game, and one thing he did, or what he did, is like when the game was over, the camera was right on him. He just Oakland
Yeah,
for Oakland. Thought that
yeah,
was cool. He is emphasizing Oakland on his jersey.
yep.
That's where they want to be. They don't want to play in a minor league park in Sacramento.
No, no, nobody wants that.
Figure it out.
Anyway,
So before we move on though, Brig. So they won today, right? 3-2 over
yep.
the Rangers. Do you know how the very first game went at the Oakland Coliseum?
Don't tell me it was 3-2 against the Rangers.
No, that would have been pretty awesome. No, they lost 3-1 to the Orioles.
Oh, okay. So they come in on a they went out on a win.
They went out on a win. Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Which good for them. Good for them. And like it sucks that they're in the AL West because I'm excited for what the future holds for the A's.
me
They're
too.
going to be a good team.
We got Rick Silva jumping in here saying Oakland. It's exactly how we feel, Rick. Exactly how we feel. It's a crying shame what's going on.
It
Thanks for
really is.
jumping in, Rick. Appreciate that. Good to see you.